into this. The new G16. Stunning views. Advanced gaming performance. Top the leaderboard. Stay effortlessly cool. G16 gaming laptop.
Well, hello everybody, good morning and welcome to the Alienware and Intel presents Alienware Gaming Saturday is hosted by the Esports Club. There's going to be a boy Bullet on the desk with me joining alongside is going to be my friend Mr. Raider. And Raider, we are back here at the AWGS again. Some really fine Valorant and Techninate action coming for the broadcast.
I mean, as soon as the weekend comes, Saturday kicks in, we get to see a beautiful amount of action coming through in the Alienware Gaming Saturday. And of course, we are glad to be here on the desk. And I'm looking forward to see how the teams are going to play. And eventually, it's a 2v2 competition, so we cannot expect a lot of strategies and all. Callouts and coordination is something that we really expect.
Yeah, coordination is always the number one, I would say, the go-to game when it comes down to that 2v2 Valorant action. But for now, folks, let's take a look at the entire prize pool for our today's Alienware Gaming Saturday segment. And as you all know, this entire segment has been divided into two sub-segments where we have the Valorant action coming up, where the entire prize pool looks like a 25k worth of Amazon vouchers, where the first place team will take home 15k worth of Amazon vouchers and the second place team will take home 10,000 worth of Amazon vouchers. But that's not that. We also have the Techninate action, which is also going side by side, which has the prize pool of 15k cumulative prize pool worth of Amazon vouchers, and also the first place individual over there will take home 10k worth of Amazon vouchers, and the second place individual will take home 5k worth of Amazon vouchers. For the entire format, folks, the Valorant is, of course, the Valorant segment is getting played in the TDM 2v2 action, and it is a single elimination. There's no double elimination or a loser bracket playing alongside. It's only going to be a single chance where all these teams have to exactly win every other game to proceed forward, get a place in the grand finale, also to win the grand finale to win the entire tournament for the day.
Exactly, but let's talk about the schedule as well, guys. Every now and then we get to see some beautiful players coming through. But even amazing, even more than that, is the type of names that we have. The very first matchup in between Dare, Delights, and Dallas. Then we have Monkey up against Team PS. R2D2, Jedi, a complete star-studded performance is something that I'm pretty much expecting from their corner. And on the other corner, up against them, we have a BhelPuri, Shikanji versus Pugloo. Pretty interesting names, guys, as usual from the Alienware Gaming Saturdays. And I would like to tell you that this action is happening in Delhi. The meet and greet is there with NONSTOP Gaming. It's in the Delhi exclusive store in Sector 8, Rohini, New Delhi. So guys, if you are new to the venue or if you are eager on seeing what Dell Alienware has to offer in regards with the laptops, like M16R2 is a pretty amazing device if you really want to check out and get the hands-on experience, get the idea of what this laptop is capable of. What you can do is basically visit that exclusive store and you can have a lot of insight. But if you can visit it right now in about 15, 20 or maybe in an hour or so, you can easily get a meet and greet. You can get insights from NonStop Gaming. You can learn what he has to offer in terms of the creativity and how that YouTube part is going to be available for you.
Yeah, definitely. When we talk about NonStop Gaming, he's a very well-known creator in the Free Fire space. And of course, if you are into that particular title as well, a lot of the tournaments are also coming up from the house of the Esports Club. So definitely you can also check that out. But for now, folks, it's time for almost our first game of the day, where we have seen the schedule. And yes, when we talk about schedule, when we talk about the team matches and of course the team names, there's a lot of creativity going on from the side of the players. But hey, all of this creativity, all of this confidence needs to be also available in their gameplay, also needs to be shown in their gameplay. But for now, our first matchup for the day, Dell Heights facing up the side of Dallas.
And Dare definitely looks on the back foot right now because of the fact that from the other corner, Dallas, they're trying to fight back, but it's a 2-0 scoreline, so I can still see that AN Pro did a big job in terms of heavy lifting the team's performance. But Terra He was down to like 13% HP, but the ISO from the other corner was whiffing a lot of shots, which is a part and parcel of this competition. Look at that terror. Strikes the first one. He can go for the heal op and eventually be back with a good amount of HP. With that full HP, he can be a menace. Let's see if Ian Pro is going to allow that. Mahadev G is on the back foot right now, but he still performs. Gets a beautiful pick. Neon out there is ripping apart the competition. 4-5, that's what the scoreline is. But for the next 8 minutes and 30 seconds, we'll get to see a lot of changes throughout.
The lights over there, when it comes down to the agent selection, we have to definitely talk about the fact that Reina, due to kind of like a game-breaking bug, not exactly a game-breaking bug, there's not another word to define the entire thing, because Reina has been disabled in all kind of the Valorant matches mode. The competitive, in the Pro League, in the Tier 1 competition, and of course in the TDM as well. So you will definitely not see anyone picking up a Reina for today. So I'm really excited to see also how all these teams play without having the option to go in for as Reina.
I mean, yeah, I agree with it because of the fact that Arena was a go-to agent, particularly for a long period of time in Alienware Gaming Saturdays. We got to see every now and then at least a single Reina coming through in the matchup. But now that Reina is not in the competition, definitely picking up some different duelists or initiators, so maybe even controllers and sentinels is going to be very, very interesting. And we get to see that for now from both the sides. We have ISO each, and then to complement that, we have a Phoenix who can flash, who can evade, who can fight. It's just not going to be an easy case scenario for any particular player, but still 13-14, that's what the scoreline is. Pretty close, pretty cutthroat. And I'm waiting for the final stage to come through, because as soon as the final stage kicks in, you will get to see the Vandals, you'll get to see the Operators coming through, the Odin, the Phantom. That means all the big weapons coming through.
I mean, at this point of time, it's all about just, you being able to just get those shots in, try to, just play around the level, the best level of coordination that you can do with your duo, man. Because it's not exactly a tactical gameplay going on over here, folks. It's all about how you can get those headshots, and it's all about how you get by any means possible, you get those frag points onto your scorecard. If it's late, if it's not exactly how your opponent is trying to play over around you, it's almost done for you. It's no second chances being given away to you. There's no loser bracket. There's no double elimination brackets in play. So you have to be really on point and on precise with your entire gameplay since stage 1 gets started.
Agreed. I mean, you cannot give up any opportunity, because if you do, it might cost you the whole action of Alienware Gaming Saturday. Ian Pro started off good. Right now he was struggling, but seems like that they are still finding their track. Mahadev right there with an Operator, strikes big. There on the other corner, compromises the Neon. But that Odin won't go far as several strikes back. Ian Pro, nothing valuable out there. This is not good for the sides of their delights at this point, because of the fact that they are coming back, but at the same point, Dallas is that particular team who knows how to retaliate. I mean, so far in the last 4 minutes or so, you've seen them coming back into the picture, and the gap is not that big, but maybe right here Dare is looking forward to create a big dent, and eventually the gap could be of more than 10 points, because if that's the case, it will be valuable in the long run for them. They can qualify to the next stage.
Yeah. For now, it's 29-25, 4 minutes and 43 seconds left on the clock. Phoenix goes down from the hands of ISO, and of course, you were talking about Operator, and that's what you want. That's what you wanted to see. The Operator is in hands of Terror, and definitely a terrorizing gameplay coming off from the side of Deco. Ultimate comes down to the play. The Neon gets stunned. Terror finished off his ace, possibly looking for the 6th one, but for now, he has to go in for a reload and take a, take a advantage based peak.
But Terror fights back, 32-29. Pretty close cutthroats, honestly. But still, we do have a large chunk of time left at this moment. Nah, this was not good. Terror. I think Tarun just saw that coming miles ahead.
Yeah.
The ultimate went down, but still, Neon strikes back. Terror retaliates. Wall bangable headshot right on the cranium. That's beautiful. There goes the kill contract, but it will be in vain as the Phoenix was able to evade that ultimate. It's a very costly ultimate, to be honest, because it takes a lot of soul orbs. But at the end, as you get the advantage of having that upper hand, that's beneficial. But after getting 5 consecutive frags, Terror just stops the opponent right in their track. But it's looking very difficult for Team Dallas right now to come back, because every now and then, whenever they're trying to, it's like Dare Delights, they're just stepping their game even in a bigger way, and they're just connecting some good shots. Look at this. Oh, that was a big unfortunate moment, but there goes the Dizzy, and with that, a beautiful connection as well.
Dallas is trying level best, but for now it's going to be decided that likes to be on the leading game. 42 kills back to back coming out from the side of Mahadev. As soon as he gets out the spawn base, he drives all the way to the center. He's able to finish off, and plus a third kill coming off to shut down the same individual who went on the last time. And Pro finally gets this down the side of Taro, and it will be the same for the side of Neon as well. Now I feel like as Reyna is disabled. Due to some current changes going on in the game, there's some problem being on with that particular agent. Definitely, the entire gameplay and the entire momentum has definitely been affected. We don't see the kind of like a very rushed down gameplay. I mean, this is of course a rushed down gameplay, but that kind of a sheer aggression, that kind of like an epic momentum play is definitely lacking when you see these individuals, especially fighting off at the center of the entire map. So 47 to 37, a lead of almost 10 frags, or I would say an average of 7. But Dallas is definitely trying their level best to equalize and level out the entire scoreboard for their side.
I honestly believe it's a good approach coming in from the sides of Dare, because they are playing on angles. They are making sure that they pick on the mistakes of Team Dallas, because Dallas knows that they're on the back foot. That's why they're just constantly over-aggressing, pushing in hopes of getting some good values. Obviously, it's just not going to be that easy to work with. But then again, that's exactly what the reality for Team Dallas is. That they cannot mess up at this point. They cannot be on the back foot if they really want to qualify for the next stage. Oh, terror, beautiful. Played on the angles, waited on the spawn. A brilliant play coming through. There's the ultimate. Neon gets flashed, but no way. Tarun just strikes back. There's the Phantom. It will not work at all. 8 strikes over difference. They're still leaping ahead. They have got a very good amount of lead in their favor. There's the relay bolt. The fast lane. Tarun strikes back. Once again puts up the shield, waits for the right moment to strike, but Pro instantaneously gets compromised as well. Tarun looking absolutely phenomenal. 30 more seconds to go with, and the kind of score that we have right now, it clearly tells us that this is really a one-sided domination.
Yep. Exactly, I don't know. I might not say this exactly looks like a one-side domination, but definitely looks like a domination fair more than coming in from the side of Delights. For now, 57, making it down to 58. Dallas are, I mean, at this point of time, it's very hard, I would say. 5 seconds left on the clock. Terror putting on one more headshot. 58 to 48 now. Exactly a score difference of 10 frag points coming on to proving a victory way from the side of Terror. Overall, a really good, I would say, an opening match for the entire broadcast. I was expecting a little bit more, but the absence of Reyna is definitely right there. It's looking at the entire gameplay, the momentum play. I mean, that has been recompensated by the plays coming on from an agent like Neon. But when Reyna used to be here, Reyna combined with Neon, or maybe Reyna combined with ISO, that was the most of the usual picks when it comes down to Alienware Gaming Saturday. the entire momentum and entire, I would say, the outward is definitely has been affected. By looking at the entire game, I can definitely say that. And all the folks and the joining in for the Alienware Gaming Saturday's broadcast, and you can definitely measure that the entire absence is kind of like getting affected in terms of the gameplay coming out from these folks in the 2v2 showdown.
I agree that there is a certain holdback when it comes to the play style, because with Reina, those layers and dismissals could have promoted you in terms of a fast play, but that is just not coming through. With Phoenix, yes, you can flash, but you still have to be constructed with the movement speed. With Neon, there are no flashes. Yes, there are fast movements. Even with the Jet, similar situations are there. Vele is a particular duelist that you can use, but then again, it's a very new duelist. A lot of people are still trying to adapt on it. Even I'm one of them who are trying to adapt of what Vele is capable of. Honestly, it's a good duelist, but then again, there are certain technicalities that you have to figure out in terms of a 2v2 competition. The trade fire has to be there. With Vele, again, it's a very fast agent, so you cannot really put up a good trade fire unless you have a Jet or a Neon to complement with. So there are a lot of factors that tend to play a role in terms of what you are going to choose to play a particular Alienware Gaming Saturday particular match.
Yeah, but for now, folks, that was our first game for the day, and kudos to the side of their daylights. But not that kind of like a I would say a good luck coming out from the side of Dallas. But for now, folks, we'll take a short little break here at the Alienware Intel presents Alienware Gaming Saturdays, hosted by the Esports Club. Don't go anywhere. We'll be coming after a short promo break. Hey folks, welcome back to the Alienware and Intel presents Alienware Gaming Saturday, is hosted by the Esports Club. Well, Raider, we have seen the first matchup, and again, I'll just keep my same conversation for here now. Yes, the absence of Reina has definitely infected the entire momentum gameplay when it comes down to the 2v2
Right.
action. But for now, it's time for our second game for the day. I'll be jumping down to the second game at any moment. But Raider, I want to ask you, what kind of gameplay changes that you have observed when it comes down to that absence of Reina due to some glitch happening in the game?
I think the biggest change is the lack of flashes right now, because Rina was a pretty dependable duelist, especially in ranks like below gold, and even in plats we got to see a lot of Rina play coming through because of the fact that it's a very reliable agent, given that it can provide Leer, that is a flash, and then a dismissal is there. So if you hunt down a player, you can easily use the dismissal or devour to regain, should I say, 50 HP as well, 50 points of HP. So all of that was a very valuable asset when it comes to having a duelist like Reina. When we talk about replacements, because duelists are very integral part of a competition like a 5v5 tournament, to be honest, in terms of the entry and all, with the initiator you have to have a very good duelist who can get you the entry. So in terms of that, I believe the biggest implication that was there was basically the replacement of a Reina is not yet here. Like Vele, again a very new agent, very new duelist. ISO, it has got shields, but the movement speed is restricted. When it comes to movement speed, but then no healables for them. They cannot self-heal or self-rely onto their own tactics. You need to have a healer if you really want to play that cautious game. So there are many factors, to be honest. That conversation can go for maybe 10 to 30 minutes, but in just 10 minutes you'll get to see the conclusion of this one. Oh, this was bad for the Jet. Monkey Tail 28 gets compromised. Let's come back to the competition right now, guys, because as we can see, Team Monkey, they're on the back foot right now. Team PS, they are pushing themselves up ahead, getting a lot of valuable picks. So the question is, who's gonna take the upper hand at the end? That's what we really want to know. 15 to 6. There you go. Monkey Tail shuts down the competition with the Sheriff, and there's the ultimate as well. A beautiful ultimate coming through from Neon. Let's see how effective it is going to be.
But for now, folks,
Small
we're going
guys,
back to the
yeah.
desk. Yes, small issues happen every now and then. It's all right. It's fine. At the end of the day, it's an esports broadcast, and without rehost, without technical issues, it's not an esports broadcast. We know it's true. But for now, it's going to be ISO and the Sage, and I kind of missed that on that info. Apologies. The Sage will play. But look at the break band. Look at that little chutney, mixing all the ingredients and making sure that they are right now at the top of the leaderboard. And look at the kills. It's 23 coming off from side of Team PS. For side of Team Monkey, only able to just get 10.
Oh, that's really a good start coming through. Team PS, they are relying on their precision, and at the same point, the trade fires that they're taking is good. It's being effective for them. So that's the most important stuff right now, because if we can build on the communication, if we can build on some good trade fires, there's nothing better than that. Oh, look at that Guardian shot. Beautiful. On point, precise, 12 to 27 right now. Now we are down to like a thin wire at this point. The final stage is going to come in just 20 to 30 seconds. And the way Draken is playing, the way Monkey Tail is playing, it's looking way too good. But the problem for Team Monkey is that only one individual is picking up the fights, getting all the values. That should not have happened. There should be proper raid fire coming through, a coordination coming through from both the sides. The Sage, being a sentinel, I don't really see that a value is going to come through in a situation like this, because maybe a chamber can be effective. A Cypher, a Vice, a Sage, to be honest, in a 2v2 match, I don't really feel that it's going to be advantageous, especially if you talk about the ultimate, the Resurrection. It's just not going to be the case. You don't get to see any bodies falling through in this map.
Can't use it.
So due to that reason, I believe Sage, the pick of a Sage was a very off pick, personally, I believe, and that's exactly why you can see that it's just the ISO, which is every now and then getting the frags, trying to go for the competition. On the other corner is the Sage, which is on the back foot.
say it's on the back foot, but it's in commendable gameplay coming up from the side of Monkey. The team named as Monkey. They were not even able to get down to 10 kills, and right now after the final stage has started in less than, I would say, minute or two, they are able to get down to at least 20. But on the other side, it's 20 plus for the side of Team PS. So you cannot ignore the fact that, of course, the other team is kind of like arbitrating their opponent, and it needs to be somewhere on the same caliber of entire gameplay coming up from the side of Monkey. So let's see. I'm still not very sure of how this can end well for the side of Team Monkey.
I do believe that Team Monkey is on the back foot, and I have really very low hopes that Team Monkey is going to find a comeback of their own in this particular matchup, because of the fact that from the other corner, the two duelists that they have, Team PS, they're acting way too swift and they are looking absolutely on point with their approaches. There you go, Draken and the Jet, both of them looking very effective. Zero on the other corner fights back with the Phantom. Monkey also gets one more. There's an operator coming through. Not the right time to use an op right now, especially when you are a sentinel like that. If you are a chamber, you can easily take one shot and skedaddle from that angle, but that's just not going to happen for now. 25 to 48, a difference of 22 frags right now. Zero gets a 2k. Monkey still on the back foot. 3 minutes and 20 seconds more to go. I do believe that Team PS has got a very good lead.
They got a very good lead, and I would say for the side of Monkey, again the same thing again. When it comes down to the 2-2 action, you have to be very even out and balanced. From the starting stage itself, you just cannot. Of course, we have seen a lot of instances where the team down with 10 or 20 kills have made up a comeback happening in from the later stages as well. But it's more better to just have a balanced out gameplay. Start getting kills from the stage one itself. So 53 to 31, down with just 3 minutes left on the clock. To be precise, 2 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock. I'm not sure if the entire comeback the comeback story can be written from the side of Monkey.
It's difficult, I believe. Very, very difficult at this point.
Yeah.
Almost a double of a difference. There you go.
Whoa!
There you go. 29. Brilliant. The ultimate still to be effective. Okay, finally he find pick. But Zero instantaneously retaliated because he was there in the line of fire of two people. See, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Now, the Sage has got the ultimate available. But how can that Sage use that ultimate to be effective in this particular matchup? It's just not going to be the case. So you have to work on your aim, you have to work on your coordination. That's the only two options that you have got. The third one, the ultimate, it's out of the hand. But on the other corner, we have seen multiple ultimates coming in from the sides of Team PS, be it the Jet or the Neon. Oh my god, the kill contract, which should have been valuable for the ISO, was absolutely valuable for the Jet. So other way around, that's exactly what is something troubling the opponents. Almost double of a difference. Look at that beautiful play coming through. But Jet is just unstoppable.
Yeah. I mean, Lil Chutney, I'm not sure he likes Pudina, mint. Oh wait, mint and Pudina may be the same. No. Pudina, maybe tomato.
Yes,
maybe he likes it to keep it with a little bit of a green chutney. The entire mix looks very delightful.
Hungry, bro.
I mean, you didn't have your breakfast, bro?
Bro, it's already like 3 p.m.
You want to have your lunch? Yes.
Yeah. Let's go for
I
it,
thought you were
guys. But
dieting.
yeah, before that, never mind. Before that, we'll get to see how Team Monkey is going to tight and how Monkey is going to fight back. It seems like that now they are picking up the pace, but it's way too late. Just 30 more seconds and there's a difference of about 30 frags. Around about 30 frags. No. This is not going to be easy. No chance that Team Monkey is going to fight back from here. There's definitely Team PS who is going to move on to the next particular stage. Look at Neon. What he can do is basically just sit around, try to go for a knife, just have some fun at this point because they do know that they're going to be the winners of this action. There's no doubt in my mind regarding that.
1 minute and 10 left on the clock. It's 70 freaking 6 kills coming off from the side of Team PS. Make that to one more, 77, and just 49 coming off from the side of Monkey. And one of the most highest scoring matches that we have seen from the past 4 weeks, I would say, for the last four of the Alienware Gaming Saturday that we have seen. And for a long time, yes, we have also not seen somebody reaching down to that mountain peak of 100 flags onto their scorecard. No mercy rule being applied. But yes, again, the same conversation arises on that you need to be very precise with your gameplay. You need to be very on point with your gunplay. You have to initiate and win those gunfights from the stage one itself. If not, teams like Team PS will just shut you down with a score run of 76 like that.
I always believe it's going to be difficult if there is no coordination, if there are no proper callers coming through, especially in a 2v2 scenario. You have to have the back of your buddy, because if you don't coordinate with him, if you don't get the information of where the players are and how you can trade off, it's just going to be difficult. That's exactly what is happening to Monkey, I believe. The ISO that was there from Team Monkey, because he was on point from the very onset of the competition. Zero, the Sage was on the back foot, but after like 6 minutes or so, when there were just 3-4 minutes left in the game, then Sage started to pop off. Again, it was way too late to do anything, because from the other side, both the Jet and Neon had their own momentum to play along with. So that's exactly where you can build a good game. That's exactly what they did.
Yeah. But overall, again, I just feel like these 2v2 action are somewhat sometimes are very unfair, because a lot of these individuals are first time coming down to a tournament like this, playing in that semi-LAN kind of an environment, getting a taste of what competitive Valorant matches feel like. But again, at the same time, when it's being unfair in terms of the skill caliber, it gives you that opportunity to prove yourself in that Valorant competitive settings. But for now, folks, we'll be taking a short little break here at the Alienware. Until presents Alienware Gaming Saturday, hosted by the Esports Club. Don't go anywhere. Make sure to check out the Dell Alienware M16R2 lineup of laptop. Amazing desktop, great level of GPU and CPU performance you get in these beast machines. But for now, folks, we'll be back after a short little promotional break.
Alright, hey guys, after a quick short break, as promised, we are once again back at the Alienware Intel presents the Alienware Gaming Saturdays. There's a short change coming through on the desk as well. We have Promax back on the desk, and Promax, that we have seen two beautiful matches. Coming up next, I believe we are going to see some more interesting matchups of stage ones to be specific. So I'm looking forward to see how this Valorant 2v2 action is going to go down. And I want to ask you, what are your predictions? Like, what particular agents can come through in a 2v2 matchup like this?
So what I personally feel is that it's a TDM match, right? So we might see both of the duelists coming in. We might see Reina. We can see ISO
Reina
going in.
is out of equation right now
Okay.
because Valorant has got a new update. Reina is out of
Okay.
every single mode, so you don't have Reina anymore.
What?
Yeah,
I just got to know that. But okay, fair enough. We might see ISO over there because he has the shield. It's a very nice agent, to be very honest. And then is Raze there?
yeah, Raze is there. It's just the Reina.
Okay.
The bug that Reina is not going to be a action for now. Near future, we are going to see all those bugs being fixed, and Reina will be back. And that's exactly why me and Bullet were also having a conversation that now that Reina, the most pick agent of Valorant 2v2 scenario, is out, which particular agents can change and eventually take the role of it. And I do believe that with regards to duelist, there is no such replacement of a Reina, I believe, because of the fact that it is a self-healing agent.
Absolutely.
It has got Devour, it has got Dismissal for that quick pace movement. After getting a shot, you can go for Dismissal and evade from the attack, from the trade fire. You have the Leer to flash off the opponent. So Reina, especially in low ranks like till Platinum, is a very good agent. It's a very good, amazing agent that a lot of people love to use. But now that it's out of equation, both in competitive and also in the current scenario that we are watching, the 2v2 deathmatch mode. So it's highly difficult, and for that reason, yes, we get to see a lot of Phoenix today. Jet always being a go-to agent. Phoenix and ISO are coming through.
You were talking about Platinum. I am a bronze player right now, but okay. Oh, he got a 5. He got 7 back-to-back frags.
Yeah.
That was insane. But now Thunder with the Ghost. Matrix got 2 on the opponent side with the Sheriff. Both of the shots were headshots. And yep, we were talking about the agents. We have seen. Oh my god, that was a beautiful shot. Yep, we are now able to see Phoenix using those blinds over here. Reina, okay, we are not gonna see that agent for a bit now. But as of now, the agents which are over here, they are also really good. Thunder using that. Ghost once again taking the shield. Will have to regain the health
Beautiful.
if we want to go there. Regains it. Matrix uses the Sheriff once again. And what are your basic weaponry loadout, Raider? What are your preferences when it comes to TDM?
Beautiful consecutive frags coming in from the sides of ISO. There's the Marshall, but so far the Jet is failing to attain any good shots. Thunder on the other corner. He retaliates. Look at this beautiful play from the sides of this ISO. 23-4. R2 T2 Jedi, the Star War athletes right now from Delhi. They are doing a wonderful job. BhelPuri on the other corner. They are having a mix and match of a lot of losses, a little bit of a wins in single individual fights, but no such straight fires are coming through. Finally, there's a comeback coming through, and that has been the story for Team Deathmatch mode. For the first 3 stages, you tend to see your team particularly struggling, but as soon as you dive into the final stage where Vandals, Operators, Phantoms, Odins are available, then you tend to see a comeback coming in from that particular team, because even in a competitive match or a classic tournament like that, you usually get to see a lot of players struggling in pistol rounds, but they tend to come back whenever they have a full buy. So that is the kind of mentality, that is the kind of precision a lot of players have developed. And given that Alienware Gaming Saturday is a particular type of tournament where the sole goal is to provide the insights of what esports is to newer athletes, to even competitive athletes as well. And Delhi has been a go-to place for a lot of esports athletes. There are a lot of players that have come from Delhi in different venues, in different games, to be honest. Even in Valorant, we have seen some interesting individuals. So far, in stage 1, R2D2 Jedi definitely looks like a composed team.
Yeah, and talking about BhelPuri, they are lacking behind, to be very honest, right now. They will have to do something definitely right now, because if they take some more time, it might be over for them. As of now, Revenant, he also gets taken down with a beautiful shot of Vandal. shot, he also gets taken down. The Vandal shots, oh my god, Revenant, what a beautiful headshot. But he also gets retaliated. Thunder spots one down, takes that player. Revenant is still over there. Thunder Matrix with the angle takes that player down. Revenant, he has been taken down. But this is the beauty of this game. You are gonna get revived back. You are gonna get spawned once again. And that was a beautiful flick coming in from that player. Matrix trying to trace that player down. It's going to be hard for him, but as of now, the scoreline says it all, Raider. It's a very, very big difference. It's not going to be easy for BhelPuri to come back from this particular situation.
I do agree with you because look at this, R2D2 Jedi are already at 46 frags, so there's a difference of around 33 frags right now. So 33 frags over difference, competing that in a span of 4 minutes and 40 seconds is just not going to be an easy job. Because R2D2 Jedi, they are just completely maintaining that momentum onto the opponent, and on the other corner, BhelPuri, they are still struggling to find their way back into the competition. So, two different sides of a coin right now. Like in a single match, you get to see a team which is well composed, who has some good trade fires, who are probably communicating with each other, two individuals from that particular team. And on the other side, you get to see a team which was struggling for the first 3 stages, and now in the final stage, they're slowly trying to be back, but then again, they have lost a lot of way already. Like a long journey, a long part of this competition, around 6 minutes is already done and dusted. So in a period of like 4 minutes, coming back, attaining 30 more frags, meanwhile making sure that the opponent does not get any, it's just not that easy, and I believe it's a difficult job.
Yeah, it's definitely a very difficult job for them, but as of now, JD, they might just take it home in the next couple of minutes because the time is also, the clock is running down. It's going to be very hard for them. Thunder gets Thunder gets taken down, okay. Matrix trying to get those headshots, trying to get that player down. His teammate is gonna step up for him. Shot with a beautiful shot of Operator takes Matrix down. Thunder, he has an Operator over there. He has an Operator. I'm looking forward to some crisp headshots with the Operator because that is my favorite gun. But shot, he gets taken down, gets retaliated as well. Revenant
Oh my god, how?
takes Matrix. Revenant takes Thunder. Revenant takes Matrix once again. And okay, let's talk about something else as well, Raider. Which is your favorite Vandal skin?
The one I have got is Origin, so I absolutely hate it. I think the best one could be probably a Reaver, because there are some beautiful audio cues coming through from that Reaver. Even the finisher looks absolutely amazing. So for me, it's a Reaver Vandal.
And okay, I basically use Araxis right now. Even I hate it because I'm not able to use it properly. But okay, let's talk about the game now. Revenant gets spotted, gets taken down as well. He has the shield, he has an advantage, but still, he got taken down. Okay, nice shot. Is he gonna get a nice shot? No, he does not. That was a beautiful reflex from his opponent. And I think that he whiffed over there, and what was he trying to do? Not really sure about that. Matrix trying to take a player down. Why is he opening the scope? Okay, it helped him to take Revenant down, and the scoreline 61-32. Now we can say that it's impossible for BhelPuri to come back from this situation.
Yeah, pretty much a difference of 30 frags. It's very. Oh, Thunder strikes back. But I've seen a lot of whiffs coming in from the sides of nice shot. I don't know at that moment what was the case scenario for his mindset, because he was basically trying to set aim onto his opponent. Meanwhile, the other guy just went in for a reflex and he was able to just shut down the competition in a millisecond. That was good. But Revenant, he shuts down Thunder. Big mistake coming in from Matrix's side. Whiffed the shots, gave an opportunity to Revenant, and he's just obviously going to strike on it. The way he has played for the last, I would like to say, 9 minutes, that clearly shows that he is good with his aim. Run it back is going to be in vain, although Thunder was able to give the trade fire to his teammate. This should have been the case from the very onset of the game. But unfortunately, these kind of trade fires, the retaliations, they're coming way too late into the competition, and that's exactly why in next 40 seconds, you will for sure get to see a winner, and that winner is going to be 110% R2D2 Jedi.
They are definitely going to be the winners because of the scoreline, and the time passed really fast. And okay, they are going to get bashed once again. BhelPuri, I don't know what's happening with them right now. They get spotted, they get taken down, and within a fraction of a second, they are going to get revived back as well. But now it's over. Now it's definitely over. It's about 5 more seconds, and then R2D2 JD will be announced as the winners of this particular map. Thunder. Okay. Now we have the winners, which is R2D2 JD Raider. That was a beautiful match. I mean, the way that team showed their composure, the way they went onto their enemy's side, the way they coordinated between each other. That was really good. And
Yeah.
what went wrong with the opposing side, Raider? What do you have to say about that?
I think the coordination part, there were never any proper coordination and eventually communication, I believe, because obviously we cannot hear the callouts and all, but it just feels that looking at the gameplay, there was a clear lack of difference when it comes to their approach, when it comes to their trade fires, the angles that they were withholding. There were certain moments of neglect as well, that where they kind of missed their opportunities. The shots that they were able to take were not that on point as compared to what the other guy was able to offer. Like Thunder, he was on point with his aim, he was very effective. And from the very onset of the game, like even in the first stage where you have sheriffs, where you have classics and ghosts to play with, like just the pistols, in that particular round as well, he had 10 consecutive frags. That clearly tells you the kind of mindset, the kind of play style, the kind of adaptability that particular team has got. Now the question is, R2D2 Jedi has qualified to the next stage, but then again, are they going to be that consistent in the near future as well? Because remember guys, as we dive deeper into the competition, the stages are going to get improved, the players are going to get improved, the filtered out competition is going to be there. So that is going to be difficult. We'll continue this conversation guys after a quick short break with match number 4. So stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back once again to the Alienware and presents the Alienware Gaming Saturday. Proud to present the Dell Alienware M16R2 laptops. Make sure to check them out. All the links regarding that are given in the description. And if you are near to any Dell exclusive store, just go ahead, visit. The Alienware experts are going to get you all the insights regarding this amazing laptop, because in a smaller form factor, you get to have a lot of performance coming through from these amazing gadgets. But yeah guys, coming back to the fact, it's me Raider. We have Chromax on the list as well, and I believe it's the fourth match that we're going to watch up next, and every single matchup that we have seen so far was a one-sided affair. The first one had a 10 frag difference, third one again 30 frag difference, I believe, somewhere around that. Second one, again similar situations. So far we have seen a particular team performing way too well, the other one struggling. But I'm waiting for a particular match in which both the sides are going to be well equipped with their strategies, callouts and trades off, and if that's the case, obviously we're going to see a very well committed match.
We can definitely see. Even I'm expecting a very good match right now, because as you said, that last couple of matches were a bit one-sided. Let's see how it's gonna go. Let's see how the players are gonna play in this particular map. I want to see some duelists going once again. I want to see ISO getting that shield, getting those crisp headshots with those operator shots, or Vandal as well. Let's see what's gonna happen. Let's see the other duelist, because ISO is kind of a permanent agent right now when Reina is not here. Which is the other agent which is the other agent which we are gonna see? Is it gonna be Phoenix? Is it gonna be Jet? That's that's the thing which is there in my head right now. What do you think, Raider?
Want to play with it?
Yeah.
So answering your question, I think Finn can go with initiators or sentinels. I don't know if that is going to be effective. Like Sage, that ultimate of resurrection is not at all going to be useful.
Yeah, so even I am gonna be very excited to see that which team is gonna win this particular map, because last match was definitely dominated by one team, R2D2 JD. Then talking about the opposing side, they as Raider, you even mentioned that they were looking a bit too nervous, or they were not even talking to each other. The communication gap was definitely there. What are you expecting from this particular map? Because this is going to be the fifth map of the day, if I'm not wrong, and
Fourth one.
What are your expectations?
I honestly believe that it should be a close cutthroat competition because we are visiting Delhi, where the esports scene for Valorant has been budding for a lot of years, and for past
Yeah.
2 years of Alienware Gaming Saturdays, we have visited Delhi n number of time. Every single time we get to see a bit of an evolution. Initially, we had CS as a title that players who used to play. EAFC came into the picture. Even before that, we had FIFA 23. So there were different titles that we got to see. Even in the offline venue, guys, remember it's taken it. That is happening with a price pool of 15k worth of Amazon vouchers, and right now for Valorant it is 25,000 rupees worth of Amazon vouchers that are available as a prize pool. So if you are there in the grand finals, you do get the advantage of having either 15, that is the winner's prize, or being the runner-up, having 10k in your favor with regards to the Amazon worth vouchers. But I'm waiting to see how this fourth one is going to pan out, because as you rightly asked about it, that what kind of match this is going to be. Honestly, judging how this match is going to go is a little bit difficult. But what I really want to see, that's what I can tell you right now, that I want to see a close cutthroat game. As when we started with the intro as well, I said this, that 3 games back to back have been one-sided affair situations. Now I really want to see a close cutthroat competition. But before diving into it, we'll take one more short break, guys, and we'll be back with the fourth one. Well, guys, we are back as promised after a quick short break. Yes, we are back in the Alienware Entrepreneurs Alienware Gaming Saturdays. The hosting partner is the Esports Club, of course. But let's dive into the matchup right now and see what's up with the competition and how this fourth one is going to pan out. Who is going to be the winner of this one? Oh, the scoreline is already 25 to 24.
Yeah,
Way
Phoenix.
too close.
Oh my god. Okay, Raider is back. Okay, Raider, you can continue. I guess Raider. Okay. Okay, let's see that the scoreline looks pretty decent, to be very honest right now. It is very close. 29-26. It can be covered in a fraction of a second, but as of now, Pugloo's, they have 26 tag in their pocket right now. Shikanji, Shikanji. Okay, the name is really nice. Okay, then he takes one, gets taken down. Phoenix with a beautiful shot takes down ISO from the opposing side. The score line is 31-28. Shivais is also holding right now. The score line is very hard to is very close, to be very honest right now. It is going to be very important for Team Pugloos to retaliate from this particular position to get some 2 or 3 frags and just equalate the situation. But as of now, Shikanji gets a frag with a beautiful knife with the ultimate, and Shivais gets Phoenix 36-29. The score line is going a bit into the favor of Team Shikanji right now, but okay, Pugloo's gets a frag again. Phoenix gets denied once again. Jet, that player has 4 back-to-back frags. Is he gonna go for that ace? Not ace, but yep. Yeah, okay, he is also gonna get denied once again. The scoreline 38-31. Shivais spots one, takes that player down with a beautiful vandal shot. Switches on to his shield. But as of now, then okay, he was just waiting for that player to come in front of him. Takes that player down. Shiva Ace with the ultimate takes Phoenix down. Denji takes ISO, and the scoreline is now going a bit into the favor of Team Shikanji. Gets one more, and now it's going to be hard for Team Pugloo's to come back from the situation. Not only because of the scoreline, but also because of the timeline. Because Raider, it's only about 2 minutes, and it's definitely going to be hard for them.
I agree, like there is no such long period of time that is left right now. But then again, the differences of around 15 flags, I think it's doable. But then again, you have to be very effective with your approach. Then only it's possible. 49 to 33. Let's wait and watch. Let's see how this whole approach is going to work out for the sides of Team Pugloo's. Yes, they are on the deficit.
Yeah, and Shikanji, they are now 20 frags ahead of Pugloo's. And Shiva is with a beautiful ace, I would say. Denji, that player also has 6 back-to-back frags. Denji spots that player down. Might take him down as well. But Shiva is, oh my god, that player was barely surviving with 2 or 3 bullets in his back. But still manages to take one down. Oh, what is this? Oh my god, this player is on absolute fire right now. Takes 2 of them down, 2 of the options down. Shiva is spots one more, but now it's the time that when he's gonna get denied. Denji, he is gonna use his ghost, takes Phoenix down. Shiva is spots ISO, takes him down. It's all about the next 40 seconds, and again Shikanji will definitely take this home, will take this match home. Pugloo's, again, I wouldn't say that it's a very one-sided match as we said in the beginning. The team, the other side, gave really good competition in the beginning, but as the time passed, Shikanji, they tightened their seatbelts and then have literally evolved themselves. It's all about the next 10 seconds, and Team Pugloo's are gonna get denied in this particular map. Shikanji, they are on absolute fire because again this map is gonna go into their favor.
Brilliant play from the sides of Team Shikanji. Gave no opportunity to their opponent to strike back, to be back into the picture. And that's definitely one of the best situations that you can develop.
Yeah, that's one of the best situations because the way that opposing side also played, Pugloo's, the way they played in the beginning, that was really, really good. The way they were getting frags, the scoreline was very close. But then around 28, 29 frags, they had a stuck between for a couple of minutes, and that buffer in between created costed them the match. And at the end, we saw Shikanji getting this home, but still that buffer of 2 or 3 minutes Raider definitely costed them the match.
I agree, it was a difficult task for them to come back with. But it happens, guys. It's part and parcel of a competition. You tend to struggle, you tend to come back into the picture. There are part and parcel of the competition, but it's a BO-win type of situation. So you have a single chance. You have a single chance to be either back into the competition or completely go out.
Yeah, so now, Raider, let's get on to a very short break and we'll be back with the next match very soon.
After seeing four chaotic matches, guys, welcome back after a quick short break. Yes, we are back on the Alienware Presents, the Alienware Gaming Saturdays, hosted by the Esports Hub. I am Raider, we do have Promax on the desk, and the question is fifth one going to be even more competitive? Because yes, we are going to see some new set of teams. Remember, it's a BO1, it's a team that match mode that we are going to witness. So let's just wait and watch and see how this whole situation, this whole scenario pans out.
Okay, but yeah, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the new stream. Welcome back to the same stream. Oh, I'm genuinely sorry about that, but yeah, Alienware presents the Gaming Saturday, powered by Intel, and uh, the the stream is presented to you by the Esports Club, the best in the business. But as of now, we will be moving towards the game as well, because it's going to be a very interesting match once again. The last match was a bit close in the very starting phase, but as the time passed, it went into the favor of the attack, the team which was over there. But okay, let's see what is going to happen right now. The game has already started. The players are using Ghost right now, one of the best weapons to begin the team deathmatch. Okay, they have a very beautiful knife as well, Raider. That, but okay. That player, he gets shaken down. Whiff with a beautiful 2K in the very beginning. Takes two of those players down. Snap also has one Ghost. Spots one down. But oh my god, that Neon takes that player down. Woot takes Whiff down. Dr. Whiff again. But Neon stunned himself and gets taken down once again. Dr. Whiff gets one, but instantly gets retaliated. Woot, he also gets retaliated. Snap with a beautiful Ghost. As of now, the score line is 5-5, which is pretty decent. and let's see what's gonna happen after some time, because last match as well we saw the scoreline was equalized for a couple of minutes, but then it went into favor of a team. But again, Woot takes Snap down, Viv takes Woot down. The retaliations are on point. Every player is getting those retaliation shots. They are getting those straight fires, which is very, very important, and especially in the in the team deathmatch. Again, Woot with the one. Retaliation came on point. Snap takes one down. Snap takes the other one as well, and especially the new buff of ISO. That player can stun. That player can make you vulnerable and can suppress you at the same time. That's a very, very nice buff, I would say, which ISO has got as of now. But let's see. Frost trying to take that player down with the help of Stinger. But again, Whiff is gonna whiff, I guess, because he had a Marshall. He might take that player down. Woot takes Snap, and Woot with a beautiful 2K. Raider, the score line is 13-14. It is a very, very competitive match going as of now.
No doubt. I mean, the competition looks absolutely amazing at this moment because from both the sides, players are trying their level best. There are some proper situations that are the suppress with that ability of ISO is amazing. Like, we usually get to see all of that with KO's 0 point and other abilities like that. But then again, a suppress is very effective because then you cannot use any abilities. But what was that, Dr. Whiff? Whiffed a lot of shots, but finally was able to connect. Snappy on the other corner retaliates. 13-21. Ray walk. Rare walking on a rare pallet at this point because it's a BO1. Oh my god. Another blunder. Misses that Blade Storm. Finally gets connected with the Bulldog. There's the Outlaw as we dive deeper into the stage 3. Looking forward to see how far the players are going to step it up. And Dr. Whiff with that Guardian is looking very, very strong because you've taken quite a few frags. But TH Wolf has.
This is going like the last match, Raider, because the last match was also a bit competitive in the very beginning, but then slightly went into the favor of another team, and this looks the same as of now. But again, as I said, the team is trying to come back. Demons are back onto the roll. They are trying to get some frags. Woot with a beautiful shot on Snap. Woot with a beautiful shot on Whiff as well. Gets the 5 back-to-back frags. 22-25. The scoreline is looking really good. Whiff, he has abandoned. Spots one down. Gets taken down as well. As of now. What? Okay. Snap first whiffs onto his opponent, but then takes the second one as a compensation. Frost uses his pan. Okay, took one down, but then Snap with a beautiful 2K. Frost is also being sent to. Oh, Snap with a beautiful shot. Takes down Woot against the ISO ult. Frost with a beautiful 2K once again. Takes Snap and Whiff down. Frost again. Snap with a beautiful 2K. That was really good. Woot, he has also been taken down. Snap trying to take a player, but then gets retaliated. Whiff takes Frost down. Frost with the ultimate takes one down. Is gonna move forward. Will have to get some more if you want to. If you really want to utilize it, takes one more. Spots down the third one. Takes that third one down. Is gonna move forward as well. He might take one more. He wanna go for it. He takes that player down. Dr. Whiff. He has been sent back to the lobby as of now. Takes one more down. Frost. This man is an absolute fire. But he gets retaliated. Snap was the one taking that laugh over that player. Woot. He is also gonna get bashed as of now. But the scoreline is 33-35. It's a very competitive match going on between both of these teams, Rare, Walk and Demons. Who's gonna stand tall? That's a very, very big question. Woot still trying to get some frags, still trying to mark that lead for his team. Frost, he will have to get a frag, but he was suppressed and vulnerable at the same time. That new ISO buff looks incredible. Woot with a beautiful shot takes down Whiff. with a beautiful shot, takes down Snap as well. The 2K comes in once again. Frost moves forward and will have to get some more frags. Yup, they instantly did it. They have 40, 41. And now,
Yeah.
Raider, what do you think? The
Yeah.
scoreline looks very competitive.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's just a difference of 2 to 3 frags. It is definitely one of the most competitive match that we have seen so far in today's action of Alienware Gaming Saturday. So I do believe that it is going to be fun to watch, as we can see that both the sides are looking absolutely amazing when it comes to the retaliation, the callouts, the trade-offs. It's good, and that's exactly what we expect from every single matchup. But then again, remember, the goal is to get the insights of what esports is capable of and how Alienware, Intel, and the esports have combined efforts from their corner are affecting the value of esports that you can get. Oh, this could have been a collateral, but never mind. Dr. Whip just gets one, instantaneously gets traded off. 46 to 43, 3 frags over difference. 2 more minutes to go on with. So many things can happen at this point, but remember, every single frag is changing the tide of game. If Demon gets a frag, they get a lead. But Rearwalk, if they get a frag, they tend to be a little bit closer to the competition, and that's exactly what is happening. Kill contract being utilized from an ISO up against ISO, battle of the ISOs, and it seems like that Rearwalk is going to long because RCHK Frost instantaneously retaliates. There's the other kill contract as well. Beautiful usage of ultimates.
Yup, that's a beautiful. This is a beautiful match going on between both of these teams because the scoreline says it all. It's 48-50. Frost takes down one, takes down Dr. Whip. And the new ISO buff, it's really, really good. I mean, you can literally suppress and make your opponent vulnerable at the same time. I'm saying this back to back. I'm saying this again and again because it definitely it definitely deserves it. Oh, that phantom shot takes one more down. This player with those neon stuns, with those neon slides is looking really good. But yep, again, that player gets taken down. Whenever I'm taking the name of an individual that gets taken down, Snap takes Woot, Frost takes Snap, and the scoreline 57-53. Yeah,
Tight
Frost.
cutthroat scoreline.
Yeah, okay.
Beautiful retaliations. 50 more seconds to go with. 58 to 53, 5 frag over difference. So much can happen. And it is like a seesaw ride, to be honest, because for a moment we get to see Raywalk leading the charge to the next moment. If you blink for a second, you get to see Demons taking the toll. And for now, at the very right moment for Team Demons, I think it's Team Demons who is actually on the top note. They're looking effective. Blade Storm up against the Overdrive.
Oh, whoa.
Snappy, beautiful play with that.
I gotta wait.
3 frag streak coming through with a beautiful ultimate of his own. That shows the caliber of this individual, but the question is what next? He has been tased, concussed, won't go far as Woot is going to compromise him. Snappy actually attained a shot, but eventually it was on the shield. And in just few seconds, the competition will go down.
Yep, I mean the players of Team
competition.
Team Rare Walk were looking really good in the middle phase of the match, and still at the end they were very close. This was one of the most competitive match which we have seen on this day. But yeah, this was a beautiful match. The way these players played, the way these players were raging towards their opponents, the way Neon used her ult. I was literally surprised. That player was going on to his enemy's face, using those 2 fingers, aiming on the head. Taking that player down, that was really good. And then the way you told Jet using that ultimate with those knives, taking Neon down when she was on her ult. Raider, this I am gonna say this, that this was the best match which we have seen today.
Oh yeah, hands down. Definitely one of the most competitive, one of the most aggressive, one of the most, should I say, well composed, well coerced matches coming in from both the sides. Honestly, from both the sides, we got to see, as I said earlier as well, that a seesaw ride was there. For a moment, you get to see demons rising. From the other moment, you get to see the other particular team trying to fight back into the picture. So yes, definitely this was way too fun to watch. But at the end, all it took was good decision being made and eventually playing on angles from the sides of Team Demons. Because if you see for the last 30 seconds, what they actually did was basically they knew that they were on the lead. They knew that the other side has to push on to them so that they can get the frag, they can equalize, at least draw the tie up the matchup. So what they did was basically they played on angles, and that gave them some beautiful equations to play with, because the other guys were pushing in, they had to make some mistakes. The other guys, when they made the mistakes, Demons made sure that they capitalized on it. So that's how this game went down. Beautiful match.
Yeah. Uh, but Raider, we'll have to move towards a very short break, and we'll be back with the next match very soon.
Hey guys, welcome back once again. As promised, after a quick short break, yes, we are back once again at the desk of Alienware and presents the Alienware Gaming Saturdays, which is hosted by the Esports Club. Make sure to check out the Alienware M16 R2 laptops. Meanwhile, it's me, Raider. We do have Promax on the desk, and currently we are eyeing on the 6-1 to see what happens next because the last two matches were pretty close, cutthroat. I would like to say this, but yeah, let's have a look at the next particular matchup and see what kind of agents they have brought into the picture because we have seen a Sentinel as well coming through today. A siege came in, and now the another siege. It is a neon and a siege coming in from the sides of Team March, but from the sides of Mind Freaks, we have interesting to watch how this whole situation goes down. A Phoenix and a Vele. Impressive.
Vele is definitely one of the best agents as of now. The newest addition to the Valorant. And just a second. Okay. Phoenix still moving forward. The score line is 4-1. Raider. It's the very beginning right now, so we cannot say anything about it. As of now, Phoenix using that blind. Well, is it going to be helpful? As of now, no, because Muffin takes down Vele. Phoenix, he should have connected that shot, trying to blind his opponent. Oh my god! With a beautiful shot, that one tap on his opponent, Muffin. Phoenix with a beautiful shot once again takes down NotGamer. That Sage has been taken down. Vele, that is one of the best ability I would say of Vele. That if you are not feeling comfortable or you have got shot from your opponent, you can return back to the place where you used it. Phoenix with those with those 7 back-to-back frags. Raider, this is looking insane.
I mean, Vele is a particular duelist which is very good so far. I mean, specifically with Refract, the ability that you talked about, like basically put up a spot where you want to be back after hitting your opponent. That's exactly what is happening. But Vele this time, that Marshall was not that effective. And there's the run it back. The ultimate coming in from Phoenix. Whoa. Definitely on point, definitely effective. With this Sheriff, he's just wreaking havoc at this point, shutting down the competition. Oh, light speed did not work. The area that he wanted to go to did not work, but that refract, the way he was able to bounce back is pretty amazing. I'm eyeing for the ultimate as well, because that ultimate is also pretty fun to watch. The conversion is going to be interesting to watch how that works out to be. Phoenix, beautiful wall bangable headshot. That guy definitely is good with single tap weapons.
Indeed, but as of now, the scoreline is we might see a very the match which we witnessed a while ago, a very one-sided map. And what is that player doing, Sage? What was that? And I have a very genuine question to ask you, Raider. What's the point of bringing Sage in this game mode when there's?
I have no clue, man. I have no clue. Honestly, yeah, I totally agree with you. It's just the slow ups that you can put to slow down the momentum, but that is also not needed because the opponents are playing on duelists and they can just use Vele to go for the refract or light speed or jet with the dashes and all. It's highly improbable the way that Sage is going to be effective because at the end you talk about agents with respect to their ultimates as well. And that resurrection that the Sage brings to the table is just highly ineffective in this map because there are no bodies to resurrect. As soon as you go down, you're back in spawn. So nothing valuable can be done with that Sage. Now, I believe with that Neon and a Sage combination, the other guy, NotGamer, has to just rely on his aim. That's all he can do. If his aim is good, he might strike back. If not, if that's not the case, he will clearly struggle, which he is right now struggling. Look at that refrag being utilized, but the Sage still pushes forward. This is a lot of aim. And just like that other moment when he utilized that Ares, once again, there was a whiff, light speed being activated. Not so good. Muffin strikes back.
The scoreline is 33-10 and which turns out to be 34-10. Now 35-10, whatever I'm saying. Oh, 36-10, let's go. the team March, they are marching towards the victory and this looks insane the way they've been playing, the way they both have been coordinating. And it's not only about coordination, it's also about the way Team Mind Freaks have been playing. It's they've not been playing like a team. See, Sage was over here. Neon was not even close to him to give him cover fire. Vele takes Sage down. Now Muffin spots down one, takes that player down. Muffin, he is the only player who can change the table for his team because Sage do not have any abilities to use at this particular point in time. And Vele with a beautiful shot. And was that a shot which got two of those players?
No, it got one, but instantaneously utilized the refractor, be back on a spot where he was in a good cover. That's the exact type of play that you expect from a Vele main. That's amazing. Oh my god, how can you be stuck in your own relay bolt? He got concussed and then eventually got taken down. Such a mistake is not, should we say, advisable at this point in a situation where it's a BO1 match. Vele in a tricky spot. Wants to take down the Neon, but can hear Sage also coming through. A bit distracted, but this one could have connected, but no. Oh, good trade. Good cover. NotGamer has to take him down. But Muffin is going to do the job. Here comes the overdrive, but there goes the overdrive.
48-16. It's well, I would still say that it's impossible for Team Mind Freaks to come back from this situation. Not only because of the time, not only because of the scorecard, but also because of the execution which you have to do before selecting the agents, which was definitely not on point. But Muffin gets a frag on Phoenix. Vele got a frag on Sage. Vele, he is gonna go for the knife. He is trying to go for the knife. Is it gonna be possible for him to get one? Nah. He got two of them, but okay. I thought that he's gonna go for the knife, and I would love to see one knife over here because they're absolutely dominating right now. None of the if a miracle happens, then only they might lose this match. They are marching towards the victory.
I agree. The March is definitely looking very effective. Run it back. But Sage! Oh, for a moment I was like, is he going to even throw this opportunity? But nah, he was able to capitalize on it. Saturate being utilized, not that effective. Vele goes out, relay bolt is in vain. That's beautiful. He is definitely very effective with his approach. Light speed, knows where Phoenix is, but no worries. That Neon is going to get compromised, and along with that, you get to see an op shot being hit. Phoenix takes the trade. This is what a well covered. If one of your player goes down, the other one strikes. The other one fights back. Beautiful mid-air connection on the cranium. That is definitely looking good for the sides of Team March. I truly believe that it's just not about this stage, but the other teams in stage 2, stage 3, they are also prepping up for these guys because they are good. They are good.
They're definitely good. They the way they are coordinating, and it's also about the way you retaliate, the way you take those trades. Oh, what was that? Oh my god! And yeah, I was talking about taking trades from your opponent. Look at this! Look at this! He is trying to troll them, but still, it's about 1 minute and 30 seconds. Really, that he whiffed it. Phoenix takes one. Oh, that was a beautiful flick, but didn't work out for him. Vele trying to move forward, might get some frags. Muffin with a beautiful one takes one down. Vele still over there, but okay, Phoenix gets one. Phoenix gets the second one as well. It's all about the next 1 minute that who's gonna stand tall. It's all done and dusted for Team Mind Freaks as of now, and Team March not only towards the victory but also towards the next stage raider.
Yeah, I mean that's the case because it's a BO1 equation. You get only a single opportunity and you have to make the most out of it, and that's exactly where Mind Freaks are on the back foot because Team March, they're just being like water, being fluid. Oh, lovely. There's the Saturate. Can go for the knife but decides to go with the Vandal. The Saturate is not that easy to put up a good Saturate ability, but then again, once you do it, it's highly impressive. Oh my god, that's bad. That's bad. That's unfortunate for NotGamer because he was trying to fight back. Okay, Phoenix wanted to be cheeky with the Ghost, or maybe his weapon was out of bullets. Maybe that could have been the case, but never mind. 83 to 28. We're not going to see a 100 score being reached. But then again, 85, maybe that's the case. Yep, 85, and the final few seconds are out. 86 to 28. A difference of clearly 58 amazing points. That is, trust me, huge difference coming through, and one of the most one-sided matchup that we have seen so far in today's action. So yeah, amazing action coming in from one side, and the other side clearly struggling.
They were clearly struggling. It's not only because of that player stage, it's also it's a team game. It's not only about the abilities which you have, it's also about the gun game which you should carry if you're competing at this level. But okay, this was a good match as well. We might see that team which won over here going into the next stage and performing there like this as well, because Raider, you said this earlier, that this team had a lot of great gun power. They had great gun power. They were literally going towards their enemies in front of them and then stunning them, waiting for them to come back, and then firing over them, then firing over their heads, getting those headshots. Raider, this was it for this particular map. But next map, what are you expecting from that? Is it going to be like this only? Is it going to be one-sided, or we are going to see a competitive match?
I think it could be one-sided. We'll talk about that once we get to see the insights regarding which are those two particular teams. So for now, guys, let's take a short break and we'll be back shortly with match number 7. Stay tuned. Welcome back once again, guys. Welcome back to the Alienware presents the Alienware Gaming Saturdays, which is hosted by the Esports Club. It's me, Raider. We do have Chromax on the desk, and so far we have seen 6 beautiful matchups, out of which I would like to say 60% of the matchups have been way too chaotic, one-sided, and 2 of them have been like 40% of the matches, to be precise, I would like to say, have been very close. Those competitions, and that was, I believe, the 4th and 5th one. But 6th one, again, a one-sided affair coming through. I'm hoping that next one is also going to be a one-sided affair. So let's dive into it and see if it's all out here going to be retaliation coming in from the point. One was suppressed, other one is actually dashing out, and so far this ghost action is looking good.
Yep, I mean the player Sasuke, that player is playing with a KO over here. I don't know what's the use of that in a TDM, but okay, let's see what happens. Let's see if he is able to help his team win this particular game. Amrendra Bala Zinda. Let's go. What a beautiful name. Okay, GG. They have 4 frags. They are leading with 3. It's definitely the start of the match. Anything can happen from now. Amrendra gets a frag. Itachi trying to get one over the opponent. Phoenix gets him down. Sasuke and Itachi, they both are looking very, very good right now. But okay, Max, he gets taken down with a beautiful shot of Ghost from Sasuke. Hazard, Itachi. Okay, Sasuke with a beautiful shot on Hazard. And now, Max,
What?
that player is also trying to get some ability. But as we know, the opponent side have KO. He can suppress you, and after that, you will not be able to use any of your abilities.
That KO is looking way too strong at this point. He
Yup.
got 5 back-to-back frags, and eventually, okay, right now it seems like that Hazard and his teammates have found the kryptonite of that Superman. But looking forward to it, that how the KO is going to play. Is there any possibility?
Oh.
It is. It is a possible scenario where the KO is still going to be effective. Look at this, Hazard missing a lot of shots, finally connecting it, won't go far, as the Jet is going to pounce around. 10 to 13. Both the guys super lit, super low, but Sasuke still wants to fight back with the Sheriff. Is not going to switch onto a Stinger or any other weapon to be precise. That's a good approach, but Hazard, way too many misses. Finally attains the shots, and that was very, very good, right on the head. And same goes for Sasuke. But Max retaliates. That is going to be the storyline, guys, throughout the action. We are going to see quite a few retaliations, but I still believe that in the final stage, or specifically when we are down to like 3 seconds or 3 minutes, I would like to say, not 3 seconds, but 3 minutes or 4 minutes. At that point, Team GG could be the one who can step it up a notch.
I gotta wait.
Yep, they already have a lead of 3 points as of now, which gets converted into 2 because the players of Team Amrendra Balazanda are getting frags back to back. They will try their level best to equalize it, and they do that. Itachi with a beautiful shot takes down Max, trying to get the second one as well, but it's not gonna be that easy for him. He will have to move forward. He is going to move forward. He takes that player down. The beautiful shot of Guardian with the ball bang. But Max, with the knives, spots that player down, takes him down,
Out of my way.
and the smokes to the player. He spots someone. In the result, he was denied with a beautiful shot of Bulldog from Hazard. And last match we were talking that Sage is not a good option, or if you're playing a team deathmatch, you should get both of these duelists. But right now, the player game that player is playing really, really good, and it's all about the gun game, it seems.
I do believe that having initiators with a duelist, pairing it up is a very good option that you can have if you don't have duelists like Torena available. Yep, I think KO or even for the same sake, Breach can be absolutely amazing. Gecko, maybe not, but then again, I would like to say a Breach and a KO is something which is amazing because of the fact that a KO right here can suppress the opponent, and there comes in null command as well. No abilities, no dashes, no flashes. It's just sheer gunpowder that he can utilize. And in terms of that as well, These two guys from Team Amarendra, Balazinda, were able to retaliate. That's a big setback coming through. Team GG, they are clearly struggling. Sasuke on the other corner retaliates. There's a 0 point. Won't go far. Can go with a fragment. Nah. It's just not working. It's just not working for the sides of Team GG.
Just a
Ability
couple of
to
moves
use off.
ago, we saw
Yeah.
Team Narendra Bala. We saw Team GG getting had that lead, but now it is into the favor of Team Amarendra Bala Zinda. Max takes Itachi down, and Hazard having that Oni Phantom, one of my favorite skins. But okay, he gets denied. Itachi looking really good, and they have a beautiful lead of 4 points. But GG, Raider, they are trying to come back, and they are on a mission, I guess, because they are looking really strong right now.
They are, but there are certain moments of weakness that we can clearly see. It's as it seems like that Hazard once again has found the right idea of how we can step it up, how we can shut down the competition. Hazard gameplay. The Jet was a little bit confused, was having his eyes set on Hazard. Had no idea that there is another one who is coming on the back end. Blazestorm activated. The KO will go in vain probably. No, there's a trade. There's a beautiful support that comes through from Itachi. Shuts down Max. Oh no. KO, this is not good. Sasuke, the amount of plays that he was able to get with those sheriffs, it's going all in vain because he's missing a lot of shots right now. Not the correct scenario, to be honest, to go with. But then again, this is what the reality is, that he's missing a lot of opportunities. Max on the other corner is retaining every single of those opportunities, of those angles and all. Phantom in the hand. The Prime Phantom won't go far. Itachi is low, super low, but he can go with the heal orbs, and that's exactly what it did. 43 to 36, 3 more minutes to go, and as I said earlier, this is the time to step it up.
Yup, they will definitely have to do something right now if they genuinely want to win this particular game. Team GG, they are looking good. They can definitely do it because they still have around 160 seconds left in their pocket. They will have to. They will not only have to get fragged, but will also have to make sure that the opponent does not get one. Sasuke with a beautiful shot, with a beautiful 2K, I would say, gets both of these opponent players. But still, Raider, there's a constant lead of 5 to 6 points in whenever we are seeing the timeline, whenever we are seeing the scorecard. And Sasuke with a beautiful shot takes on Max, and I guess that it's gonna be hard for GG because the retaliations and the trade fires for Team Amarendra Balasinda are absolutely on point.
I gotta wait.
I agree. They are coordinated, they are coerced.
Oh,
46. Oh, they are getting very close right now. 47 to 45. All it takes is just 2 good, brilliant frags. The Jet is not going to allow that anymore. The Blade Storm comes through, connects some brilliant shots, but Sasuke fights back. I thought for a moment that this is done for the Jet wielding an ultimate. Oh my god, Hazard beauty plays phenomenally. Sasuke also goes down. Just 90 more seconds to play with. Null command comes through, no abilities to utilize. That's exactly where Itachi is going to strike his opponent. Way too hard, way too effectively. Amazing ability. But why would he even put...
I can't
Making
use that.
such mistakes can be this. Again, there is a difference of 3 big frags. And trust me, in a span of 60 seconds, getting those 3 frags is a challenge. Here's a big challenge.
I gotta wait.
Crosses through, takes a trade, still 2 frag over difference. Tachi. Oh my god, had no idea from which angle Max is going to shut him away.
It's all about the 3 frags, but the timeline, the score, the timeline is going all in. It's about 3 frags, but oh my god, Itachi with that beautiful dash and updraft takes that player down. It is also doable right now. It can be done for Team GG. They can definitely turn this out. They will have to do it. It's all about
gotta
holding
wait.
for
They're
Team
just
Amarendra
holding now.
Balazinda. They will have to do it. But Hazard spots one down. He gets hit. He gets denied.
Oh, lovely,
Itachi,
lovely.
the man is an absolute fire. That man literally turned the tables apart. But Sasuke, that player is still going to move forward. He
Oh my
will
god.
have to do something. The dash is
What?
on point, but Itachi. Oh my god, what a
What?
beautiful match. Raider, we were waiting for this. We were waiting for this particular map. We were waiting for this kind of performance from both of these teams, and this was absolutely phenomenal.
A last second thriller. For the very last second of this matchup, we were on the edge of our seats that what will happen? Are they going to come back into the picture? Well, they did. And are they going to fight back? Are they going to contain that comeback in their favor? Well, they did. That's amazing. What a brilliant matchup coming through, because these sort of matchups are not that easy to deal with. Amrendra Balazinda played phenomenal, but GG on the other corner also outdid themselves at this point, I would like to say, because again, there were doubts going with the picks that they were able to bring it with, like a KO coming into the picture. There were doubts regarding that, but the way they played, the way they were able to like decide and eventually go with the approach, like if I'm not wrong, KO was good, but Itachi on the other corner also was able to complement the performance of a KO with the null command, with the flash drives going in, with the 0 prime point, with the fragments, with all the utilities that KO was pushing forward to. Itachi, the Jet, was completely capitalizing on it, and that's one of the biggest reason I believe why this team was able to be successful at the very last second with the difference of just 2 single frags.
That was one of the best maps I have seen today, because the way you told that the last in the last second that player dashed in front of Jet and still Itachi managed to get that frag. This was insane. I mean, and especially the way they came back from that situation. The players were going towards their enemies. They were trying to get those frags. But Trader, we will have to move towards a very short break, and we'll be back with the next match soon.
Welcome back, guys. Welcome back for one last rodeo in the Alienware presents the Alienware Gaming Saturdays for today, which is hosted by the Esports Club. We are here to kind of analyze what is going to happen in this last matchup because honestly, so far we have seen a lot of one-sided affairs, and even in the latest match that we were able to witness, it was kind of very close, and that was way too competitive to be honest because both the sides, be it Amrind or the other side, everybody was pretty much on point. So let's dive into this next one. Let's see how this eighth matchup is going to pan out and what a beautiful matchup is going to happen in this match. For that, it's me, Reader. We do have Promax on the rest as well. Dare Delights versus Mahindra Bala. That means, guys, this is stage 2 because remember, Dare came in the very first matchup. So we are already on to stage 2.
The score line. It's just the start. Let's see what happens. Oh my god, that player was waiting for his opponents. And Mahendra Bala, their deletes, if I'm not wrong. Delights. Raider, can you please tell me that how to pronounce that word?
Delights.
Okay. And the scoreline is 2-4 as of now. Mahendra Bala, the gun power of that player, it looks incredible. That player is getting those crisp headshots over his enemies, and still he is trying to move forward. Spots one down. Here's the footstep. And now the ball bang of Ghost. Now as I've already said that whenever I take the name of a player, that player either gets killed or whiffs so hard that everyone denies the fact that I am a very nice predictor, I would say. but as of now, Mahadev, that player uses his ability, tries to move forward, and ISO gets that frag once again.
Gotta go.
They're constantly trying to find some good value right now. Pick up the pace. Taste is already here with the marshals. This guy was able to tag both of them. But then again, didn't find even a single value of his own. But yeah, there is a trade that is going to come through for sure for the teammate. That's lovely. Neon gives a good amount of damage. The shield is depleted. Should have been able to take down the Jet. He did. But instantaneously, you get to see the Neon fighting back. Okay. Neon up against Neon, maybe? Oh, the Bucky did not really work. Adim had to go down. Had to actually put down his opponent, sorry. And it seems like that he's just continuing that 3k altogether with the Mayor Stinger in this hand. Okay, I thought for a moment that he's also going to just concuss himself the way we got to see that in a previous matchup. Oh, this one could have been a collateral frag for the sides of Khadim, but he just messed around. Did not able to like really snatch up that opportunity. But here's the overdrive, an ultimate everybody fears. Obviously, after the nerf as well, this ultimate is still amazing. Like you get 10 seconds to work with it, and in these 10 seconds, if you attain any good shots, that's amazing. Now Khadim is trying to be on a safer angle and then fight back. Mahindra Bala slowly picking up the pace as they're already on 19, and the other team is stuck on 13. 12.
They have a lead of 9 points as of now, Raider, and which gets turned out into 10 And the confidence of this player, or I would say of his team. Oh my god, that wall bang, that was insane. But as of now, ISO takes Jet down from the opposing side. The scoreline is now. It seems that we might see a one-sided map right now, because the way both of these players are playing, it's incredible. The way they are showing they're showing the confidence. It's incredible. Tarun with a beautiful shot takes down the opposing Neon, and Mahadev with a shot on ISO. The overdrive was over here. He would want to get some frags over his enemies, but as of now, the shield was over there with ISO. Ultimate gets denied, but again, the players are looking insane. He has only a couple of bullets left, but again, that is going to be enough for him to get some frags. Again, the ISO's ability, and again the ult is over here. He will try to get some frags. He will try to get some frags. Gets one. Will try to get the second one as well, but will have to be a bit careful from the enemy, because he will be over there at the backstabs. He is trying to be over here. He is trying to get some frags. But again, Tarun gets denied, and so does Madhu.
Well, now it's a clear difference that we can see from the sides of Mahindra Bala, as they're already on 34. And the other side is really struggling to be back into the picture. Oh, this one operator shot will not connect, as the Neon will strike back. Brilliant play. Both the sides, they are constantly picking up the slack, making sure that they get the opportunity. Oh, look at this. Look at this. ADS on. He was just constantly hard peeking that angle. And MayYT really got that value. But is he going to find few more? No, not at all. For now, he's going to go down. But how can you miss that, Mahadev? This is not good. Opportunities like that will not come every single time. And if you miss one, you will have to wait for the next spawn, maybe. And MayYT shuts down Taro. Instantaneously, he gets a second frag as well. 20 frags over difference. Still miles ahead from the competition Mahindra Bala is, and they are eyeing to just make sure that their difference is just going to get enlarged, not get diminished. Although it's looking a little bit difficult because of the fact that the other side is constantly trying to pick up some good opportunities and eventually get some good frags. As you can see, the Delhiites, they are slowly inching closer. There's the ultimate. Can go for it, but decides not now. Oh my god, this is not the right time to utilize an ultimate. At 30 HP, can easily be taken down. Yeah. That's exactly what happened. A mistake.
That was definitely a mistake, but again, let's see what happens, because the scoreline says it all. It's 23-48. It's going to be very... even if Mahindra Bala, if they try to stay over their base, they can win this, but still they want to fight. They are trying to move forward. They are trying to use all their abilities over their enemies. But Tarun, he has a very beautiful angle. He might take that player down. Spots him, takes that player down, and now will move forward, because he also knows it's all about 2 minutes and 40 seconds when they will have to make a comeback, when they will have to make that bold statement over their enemies. But it's not going to be that easy, because both of those opposing players are looking really confident. And yeah, the way they are pushing towards their enemies, just see that Raider, those slides, those confident headshots. Just look at this. What more to say?
Yeah, it's like they can predict where the opponent could be, and they just act on it. Oh no! I think we praise them a lot, and at the same moment, there are certain mistakes that they're going to make, which could in turn be a blunder. But the Odin won't work. Remember guys, Odin is a phenomenal weapon, but against a guy who is good with his aim and reflexes, Odin is just worthless. 3200 crits are just worthless, because you can spam, but one good headshot on the premium from a Vandal, that is enough. That is enough to put you down, and that's exactly where these aimers become the pro gamers. Beautiful! The Jet dashes away right in the stun, and instantaneously we get to see a 2k coming in. Not just that, there's the 6 consecutive.
Yep,
looking
we
for the
saw
7th.
6 consecutive frag over there, and now with the ultimate, that player is going to move forward. But oh, Mahadev with a beautiful operator shot takes down that player. But that ISO with the trade fire takes 2 of those players down. It's all about what's gonna how much lead with how much lead Team Mahadev Bala are gonna win, because in 1 minute you'll have to take 29 frags to equalize the score, and that's not practically which is not practically possible. Not even Miracle can solve this now. But okay. Carpe diem. Okay. This player CR7 is trying to get some ultimate orbs, which he will definitely get, as only 30 seconds is left in this game. I guess it's all done and dusted, Raider.
Yeah, no doubt in my mind regarding that, because there's a difference of more than 30 points at this moment in the sides of Mahindra Bala, and they're clearly good with their aim, precise with their approach and all. A Vandal shot will be a miss for sure. At the end, the way Neon is playing is good, but to be honest, remember guys, you have to complement that with your teammate. That's exactly where they're missing. Anyway, all said and done, 37 to 79. A 42 frag difference coming through right now, I believe, somewhere around like that, like more than 30, I would like to say, is where the other particular team was standing at. So a brilliant game coming in from the sides of Mahindra Bala, and they just made sure that they're going to win this one, take the opportunity in their favor, and move on to the next particular stage. Remember guys, there are way too many matches left right now, and if you're near the venue in Rohini place, just go ahead and visit the daily exclusive store. You can get all the insights from that particular store, and there was a meet and greet with NonStop Gaming, a Free Fire content creator as well. So if you are really diving into different titles, if you have some insights to relay, you can make sure to visit, check out all of that.
Yeah, you can definitely do that. And Raider, this was a kind of match where we felt like it is going to be a very competitive match. Even in the starting, the scores were very equalizing, I would say. 14-14, 15-15, and then that team started ranting all around. They started going towards their enemies, and at the end we saw a very massive gap between the score line. And yep, this was a very beautiful match. But Raider, do you have something to say about this?
All I have to say is thank you, Alienware, and thank you Intel, along with the Esports Club, for bringing in this amazing IP known as the Alienware Gaming Saturday every single Saturday. We tend to be here, visit different cities, check out different talents, and eventually give the insights regarding how this whole action goes down. But anyway, guys, on that note, this is it for me. This is it for Comax. We will be seeing you on to the next Saturday. Till then, guys, bye-bye. Peace out. Thank you for joining us.